What's going on, Wolfgang, and anybody who is new to the channel? Thank you for all of the information and everybody that you guys been sending me. I really appreciate it. Big shouts out to Dirk and everybody else who helped with the DLC video. I know a lot, maybe about 1 or 2 comments. I still have to heart everybody's comment, but I feel like there's been one comment who claims it to be misleading and you know, clickbait. And for that, I want to say that there was a picture I received that I was not able to show for certain reasons, and that's why this video was made. There is no information that was wrong except for the fact that, you know, I guess they decided, hey, let's do 5 characters now instead of 3. So of course, instead of 3 DLC characters, which is what we received at first, turns out Amazon says, hey, that's 5 characters now. So 5 characters will be coming to One's Justice 2. But that's not what this video is about. This video is actually about every character from One's Justice 1 that has gotten new updates and new moves. And I know a lot of people has been questioning me what can, especially for Dinky. Dinky has been asked a lot. So for that being said, guys, this video will be edited to a way where you guys can actually understand what's happening instead of me just reading this. I will have each character on the video and then explaining what they can do. So let's start off with the new feature called Meteor. Meteor is when a move automatically drops a combo. I talked about this before when Night Eye was comboing all over the place and then that lightning effect happened. This has been implemented as replacements to Daze in OJ2, which means getting a Daze means that the combo will Meteor. So doing a Meteor leaves with you, you know, 0 chance of continuing the combo. You do that, it's going to instantly drop and makes the enemy intangible. So that's the new replacement for the Daze. Pretty much it's like a combo finisher. That way you're not doing any infinites or anything. So let's go on with the characters. First character is the homie Base Deku. This is for you Base Deku mains out there. Listen carefully. Base Deku, damage got nerfed. He has a new Tilt Quirk 1. The new Tilt Quirk 1 is pretty much where he flicks in the air. He does like a flip in the air. And if I'm not mistaken, because the quality was pretty blurry, he does a cartwheel into the air and he flicks. I think it makes you bounce if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but there's a video out there that shows it. He now gets stunned after his Plus Ultra 1 buff is over. Of course, you see he gets on his knees. That's the new animation for it. His charged version of his Quirk 2 no longer allows for a wall splat since it's an immediate meteor hit. So no longer can you charge up your Quirk 2, which is the punch, and that automatically lets you do a wall splat. That's the thing no more. Can't do that anymore. His Tilt Quirk 2 no longer has end lag. Uncharged Quirk 1 is now faster and thinner, so of course the flick is now faster without it being charged. It does lesser tracking as well, and of course the uncharged Quirk 2 sends the enemy a bit further than before. So Deku seems to have a bit of a nerf slash buff, mainly nerf if anything, because the flick is faster, has less tracking, and the punch that he does sends the enemy further than before. That's about it. Shoot style Deku, nothing really new besides him having a new projectile, and his Tilt Quirk 2 will put Deku in the air now if he's grounded. So other than that, that's about it. We already know shoot style has a new Plus Ultra 2 as well. So that's 3 things that he has. Bakugo mains. Damage is now nerfed. Bakugo's charged Q1 is now a Tilt Quirk 1. Wow, that is actually weird. Now this stuff I'm going to be reading, some of this stuff I didn't even know. Bakugo new charged Quirk 1 was where he throws a puff of smoke that would explode by itself over time or when it contacts with the wall or the ground. It does put the enemy in a tumbling animation. You now have to hold Tilt Quirk 2 in order for it to be red. Okay, so I remember once in a while back, Bakugo grabbed his opponent, but he wasn't red. Okay, so in order for it to be red, you now have to hold it. Okay, most likely all the attacks that Bakugo do can be linked into each other without using dash cancel. That is a yikes. His air tilt now bounces the enemy on the ground. His tilt attack, we already knew that before. It does now cause you to bounce. We already knew that. Alright, Uraraka and Miss Pennywise floats. Uraraka's new rock move, you can now throw rocks she picks up with this move instead of pillar. So, of course, instead of the pillar move, Jesus Christ, she now throws rocks instead of, you know, with the pillar. She only throws 1 rock at a time. The float time is reduced significantly, thank God. So the throw, I feel like the throw is pretty much when she kicks off of it. You guys seen her do that before. She has the pillar still, of course, but the new move that she has is where she kicks up the rock and she, you know, kicks it at you instead of throwing it. You guys seen it before. Ida. Ida, in order to do his red move, you have to hold it just like Bakugo, of course. He has a new attack, which is his Tilt Quirk 1, like his Plus Ultra 1 kick, but it's vertical and it allows you for the follow-up. Oh, wow. Wow, Jesus Christ. He has a faster walk and a dash. His Q2 will send the enemy away, and even if they are grounded, he has a damage to his booster, which is significantly lower, just a little bit. He can no longer combo after Tilt Quirk 2. Oh god, that's a yikes. That's the slam dunk. Can't combo into that anymore. That's yikes. Well, sorry, Ida players. I mean, you could probably make them work still, of course. Sue has a charged Q1, which is an invisibility move. No information about that so far. The only thing I can say is Deku did hit her once and he went right through her. Other than that, that's about it. You have to hold for her Tilt Quirk 2 in order for it to be red, like always. She has a speed buff on her dash, and her aerial tilt attack first activation now sends her further than before, because you know, remember in Once Justice 1 when you did it, it wasn't really a long distance, it was kind of short. It kind of got to a point where it was like you were stuck and you couldn't even go anywhere. I wasn't really a fan of her tilt quirk, not her tilt quirk, her tilt attack in the air. Next up we have Momo. We already know Momo. Momo now has a Tilt Quirk 2 where she can hold on to her laser cannon charge where she turns green. We've seen that before. Now her plus ultra 1 does more damage. It does not stun anymore. And she has the new Tilt Quirk 1. She can throw away her current weapon. Okay, I could have sworn she could have done that before. Maybe that's just me. I'm not a Momo main. Alright, Mario. Kirishima players. She has a new spinning move that I talked about a few weeks ago. We've seen it's like a quick flip. But that's the new move he has. He's faster while he's hardened. His harden lasts less time. His harden can now be broken with armor moves. Ooh, you hate to hear that one. His hardened tilt attack still blocks other attacks, including plus ultra attacks and other yellows. Okay, so now you can yellow move, harden, and boom, break. Dang, that's deep. All right, Dinky, everybody, listen up. Dinky can now charge his Quirk 1. He throws 2 balls at once in non-charged mode. He throws 3 balls in one direction on charged mode. And it's not the triangle shape though. It doesn't form the triangle. His damage did get nerfed. While in charged mode, Dinky's Q attacks won't decrease the time he has in charged mode. Oh, hey, dope. Oh, dope to hear that. Stun after discharging lasts less time. Dinky can now dash cancel from his charged Tilt Quirk 2. Quirk 2 will now immediately stop when Dinky charges up. His charged mode time is reduced, and he has a limit from his Tilt Quirk I keep saying Tilt Quirk Turk. Like, what? Tilt Quirk 2 in one combo is gone. Okay. So Dinky seems to have like a nerf and a buff at the same time. Alright, Todoroki can continue after any ice ground combo by jumping. I know I've seen that this is like a long time ago. They showed Todoroki bouncing everywhere when he was comboing. And for some reason, Todoroki players aren't doing that no more in like the recent gameplay videos. I don't know why. He can change the trajectory of his ice slide. It's not straightforward anymore. And he can jump off any ice attack. So literally Todoroki is like he can bounce anywhere and just continue a combo. We already know Jiro has a new ground wave move, as you saw before when she was fighting Bakugo. She only pulls one earphone when she does her tilt attack. That's probably only a visual change, honestly. It doesn't really, showcase anything. I mean, getting hit by 2 or 1 doesn't really do anything. Her boombox projectile now goes further. It's faster. It's bigger. Her Quirk 2 has less and lag if it's missed, and her Tilt Quirk 2 is slightly larger. Okay, good job, Jiro. You doing good job with the buff, girl. You're doing good. Tokiyami. Oh my god, Tokiyami. Jesus Christ. Alright, Dark Shadow, everybody. Tokiyami can now follow up after non-tethered Quirk 1. His Quirk 1 is now slower but has less end lag. The non-tethered UB is now faster and reaches longer distance. I'm gonna ask this. UB. What is UB? UB? Is this without Dark Shadow? I don't know. I feel stupid saying just continue reading Draco. His tracking is completely messed up if done while the enemy is mid-air. His Tilt Quirk 2 has moved over to his Tilt Quirk 1, which gives him a new Tilt Quirk 2. Dark Shadow will grab the enemy, bite them, and throw them upwards. Oh, wow. And if you hold it, it becomes a red move. Can you dash cancel after that? I don't think I've ever seen that. His Tilt Quirk 1 hitbox and tracking is fixed. Hallelujah. His quirk 2 will now have Tokiyama dash forward slowly before the attack is far away. His Q2 meter gained severally is reduced, and his Q2 now hits many times only if mash. One taps means you only get one punch from Dark Shadow. So instead of pressing one button like you do on Once Justice 1, where Dark Shadow constantly hits you, you have to constantly tap the button in order to continue hitting. Another thing that they did about Dark Shadow, this is dumb broken. Like I said, the quality was bad. But if you guys remember on the anime where the episode where Ida and Ochako had to go against each other, and Ochako had to grab, like, it was like a practice mission where she got on the missile and she like latched onto it and held it. That's that stage right there. If Tokiyama is in the corner and he does his red move and you're in the other corner, Dark Shadow will literally travel across that entire map and hit you. Just throwing that out there. I've seen this with my own eyes. So yes, that red move is broken. Gran Tostito, if anything. Scaling is almost non-existent. I'm going to say his damage is definitely way better. He can now charge his quirk 1, which allows him to become yellow and easier to combo. Travels further and faster. His air yellow bounces to the ground. He can dash cancel out of his quirk 2, and his quirk 2 now goes through the enemy often, which means that in the corner, the attack won't spit the enemy to the right. Thank God. Even though I don't play with Gran Torino, I can understand how annoying that can be. Base Shigaraki. Base Shigaraki now has a new move, which is a tilt quirk 1. He jumps forward and places a trap that detonates on contact with the enemy or whenever Shigaraki uses his quirk 2. If the jump hits, he can dash cancel and follow up. If the trap hits, the enemy will be launched upwards, which I'm pretty sure allows you to dash cancel still. Quirk 1 now doesn't drop the combo if it hits an airborne enemy while grounded. His quirk 1 combo is now faster even if it's a block string. Thank God it does not drop the combo. Quirk 1 is a single hit for each swing. We knew that already. Well, I knew that personally. The yeet grab now bounces you on the ground instead of, yeeting you to a wall splat. That's a sad face in my opinion. His air AA combo is much faster. His air tilt attack has better tracking. Thank God, because when you do his air tilt in the air, it looks like something stops him in the mid and he gets stuck. So I'm glad I fixed that. And if you want to do the red move, you had to hold it for his tilt quirk 2. Next up, oh my God. Oh God, baby girl. Oh, baby girl. All right, Togas. All right, Toga mains, prepare to hear this, because this is going to be something hard to swallow. Toga cannot continue after her needles. Her knives travel speed has been reduced. Her tilt quirk 2 has longer startup, and the needles tracking has been eliminated almost. So, in other words, they threw baby girl to the ground, and I feel like everybody who is watching this is honestly clapping their hands, because I understand that there are disgusting Toga players out there, and I'm sorry you have to go through all that, but this is a bad nerf, dude. Oh God, I promise I will try to figure out what I can do with her, because that continue after the needle thing is just done. Bread and butter's done. So I'll figure something out with her. Muscular, his Q2 has a slightly slower startup. His double arm beef bash damage has been lowered and is now instantly a meter attack, which means it cannot wall splat anymore. Hallelujah, God dog. His tilt quirk 2 is instantly red if done on medium range, and it's easier to hit his second quirk 2. Okay, All For One. All For One now has a new move. He pulls the enemy with the teleportation quirk right in front of him, and it's blockable, so calm down people. The grab is blockable. He can no longer combo into his tilt quirk 2. Doing so will result in All For One doing a quirk 2 instead. Oofa! He can cancel his air tilt attack into a projectile of any charge. Oh, okay, that's cool. He can now dash cancel out of any projectile. Oh, okay. His damage from the many hits in his Plus Ultra 1 was lowered, and from the final hit has been significantly raised. So lower hits, bigger damage. Okay, not bad for All For One. Stain players, you can now have a pickup knife animation. Can now combo into his grounded tilt attack. Amen, I'm glad you can do that now. And he can dash cancel from his quirk 2. Nice buff, Stain. Nothing from All Might. He can only dash cancel from his quirk 2, and the limit from his quirk 2 in one combo is gone. That's it. So if you're an All Might main, you ain't getting nothing much. In NASA players, your tilt quirk 2, if tapped, only releases a small but fast tornado that does not track. His tilt quirk 2, if held longer, will spawn a large tornado similar to Once Justice 1, but it only lasts a few seconds, and if it's held for even longer, it will spawn a giant tornado that is identical to the one that is in Once Justice 1. So it seems like you can hold it twice. If you want to hold it for a few seconds, it does the large tornado. And if you hold it for even longer, then giant tornado. Okay, seems like nothing that's a problem or anything. Oh boy, Aizawa. Anybody sees this? If Berto's watching this, if you didn't know this, Berto, I'm sorry, and especially you Aizawa players. Aizawa can no longer combo his ground tilt attack into his aerial tilt attack. So you cannot do the combo, kick, dash cancel, twist kick. Nope, does not work anymore. His tilt quirk 2 can no longer pull the enemy towards him. Oof. Oh my god, Aizawa. So when he erases the quirk, it's just like you're stuck right there. He doesn't pull you. Oh my god. And you have to hold in order for it to be red. That's a bad nerf, Aizawa. Holy kami. Endeavor, his tracking for his tilt attack is worse. Oof. Thank god, because that has some nasty tracking. And his tilt quirk 2 on block strain has more in lag. Oh god, Endeavor. That tracking, so glad they fixed that. Last but not least, Dobby. Anybody catch on to that? Not Dabby, Dobby. Anyway, his tilt quirk 2 burning lasts for less time, and his quirk 1 has less in lag. Not bad. So there you have it, guys. Everybody's new and improved move list. You got some disgusting nerfs. You got some okay buffs. Toga, why did you? Oh my god, people. I know somebody. So it's somebody in that comment section who was literally like, God. Anyway, guys. Me personally, I know nothing about Unbreakable. I don't know if he's in the game. I have been told he has the same plus Ultra 2. It's a sad face to hear that, but I don't know. They could make it an update one, day one update. Who knows? It would make no sense for it to not be there. But anyway, let me know in the comment section below, how do you feel about these nerfs? How do you feel about these buffs? Like I said, instead of just listening to me to, explaining these, I have these on the screen for you so you can read it for yourself. Big shouts out to Smoke and Hoodie for actually taking the time to analyze each and every character. I know this took a while, and I really appreciate you guys' help and everything you do. Thank you, Dirk, for the thumbnail, and thank you everybody who has the support and continues to support me. We're literally almost at 9K before One's Justice 2 drop. Love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's give this video plus ultra 100 likes. Stay tuned for more information. Love you guys, and I will see you later.
Jose, yeah.